Hey everyone, how are you and welcome to the video. Wow, have I got some funny stories for you. It turns out I did not know how to set up a YouTube channel and I cannot wait to unpack all of that for you. I guess we'll start at the very beginning and we'll just cut to it. I was all excited with my experiment in setting up this YouTube channel. I had recorded my first video, I had gone through and edited everything, I'd written up a nice little blog post for it. Everything was looking schmicko and I was really impressed with it and I was really happy. So I naturally went to YouTube and uploaded the video. As it was uploading, as you would know, if you've uploaded to YouTube before, you would need to put in the title, the description, and a bunch of other settings that absolutely blew me away. I had no idea that I had to put in so much information. In doing this, I started thinking about what people are going to look for when they get to my channel, like how they're going to get to the channel and how they're going to find it. So that prompted me to go and have a look at what my channel looked like to start with. It was empty, obviously. I was picturing this, that I had this channel of videos and I don't know, I just didn't give it a thought. I didn't understand or realize that I actually had to build this first before I uploaded my video and started promoting my channel. So that's about the point that I realized I've got no idea what I'm doing. I started with the pretty things first because I like pretty things. So I started with the YouTube banner. I used an app called Adobe Spark. Now, if you don't know, the YouTube banner is that banner that sits up on the top of your channel and it needs to have some pretty stuff in there so that people will watch your channel, is what I thought. I don't have any really cool photos of me at all, so I didn't want to put one of those photos in there. I just went to one of the open source websites, I think it might have been Unsplash, and downloaded a really cool image, took it to Adobe Spark, and modeled it into the size that it needed to be. I was winning at life. I was like, yes, tick for that. I've got my YouTube banner, now what? I started digging around the different tabs in the channel and I got to the About tab. I don't know about you, but that is a showstopper. Like, writing about myself is so difficult. I don't want to sound like an idiot or sound like I'm trying to be someone I'm not. I don't know how to tell people about me. It's really awkward to do. If you've never done it, and someone asks you, oh, can you just write a little bio for yourself? Like just a 50-word bio that we can share on the, the speaker engagement list or whatever they're gonna share it on. It's difficult. It was so difficult to do. So I started researching. I went to a ton of YouTube channels and I had a look at the bio. What I found was there are a million ways for you to write a bio or any kind of description in your About section, and people use it differently depending on the channel. Some people just had a couple of sentences there. Other people had their whole gear list and mailing addresses and contact information. Some people had FAQs. Other people just had I don't even have, it didn't make sense. It wasn't even an About section. It was just rambling words, basically. I thought about going kind of safe and traditional, so I just did a little bit of a bio and added my email address in there so that all the celebrities can contact me. Okay, they may be, I don't know, we'll see. So I put my email in there and that is about it. So I was on fire. I've got the YouTube channel header, I've got my bio in there. I was doing really well at this stage. All this time, that little video is uploading and I am having a field day setting up this channel. So I started to think about a broader scope from the channel. How am I going to get my channel, or how am I going to get people to my channel? How am I going to make my experiment successful? I'm aiming for 100 subscribers. That's my goal. I want to promote my channel outside of YouTube. To do that, I needed to connect my social networks, and that was a really seamless, fun experience to do. I connected my Instagram, Snapchat, Medium page, and they're sitting up the top of my channel header, and anyone can click on them. So likewise, so that's an outgoing source where people can reach me but from an incoming source, I needed to prepare this channel and my videos to be able to be shared. That's when I realized I need to have a great thumbnail on the videos. Now, I'm not a designer at all, and you could probably tell by the thumbnails on the videos so far that I'm fairly limited. They're all gonna look pretty much the same. I'm gonna use this video right here. I'm gonna find some kind of frame that looks oddly appealing to click on, and then I'm gonna stick like some pretty picture on it, and that's gonna be my thumbnail for now, because I just don't know how to do anything else yet. So essentially, I again used the same app. I used Adobe Spark, which was super simple to use, to overlay some text on top of my image, my screenshot that I took out of the movie, and I created a thumbnail. I should say at this time that this is the first I've ever used Adobe Spark, and it was pretty good, pretty fluid to use, pretty easy, and I quite enjoyed the experience. I, in the past, have used Canva as an alternative, and I know they have all of the preset dimensions in Canva, so it could be worth having a look there as well if you weren't used to Adobe or you'd already used Canva before. Happy days, get stuck into it. As long as you have something, as long as you use some kind of app, you might be one of these Photoshop whizzes who can just do it all up yourself. I'm not one of those people. I admire people that can do that, but I'm not one of them by any means. So give me an app to help me any day. One other cool tip that I found when looking through people's channels was the setout and the layout in the channel. Now, as a YouTube creator, you kind of have a little bit of flexibility on what your channel looks like for new subscribers. So if someone has subscribed to your channel and they get to your channel, it looks a little bit different to someone who hasn't subscribed to your channel and they finally get to your channel. So there's two versions of what my channel could look like, and I get to set those up accordingly. I needed to pick and feature a video that is the first video that people see when they land on my channel. So I decided to feature my original video, which was how to launch a YouTube channel. I figure that's going to be the video that I want to target most of my audience, because essentially it's the documenting of the process of launching this YouTube channel. That's the underpinning message of this whole experience and experiment. A really cool thing that I saw scaling across everyone else's channels were playlists. Playlists were a great way that I felt as a YouTube user, someone who is going to not so much a creator, but someone who consumes YouTube content, was having playlists featured on people's channels was great. I loved the segmentation of it. I loved that it all made sense and it was all linked together. I really enjoyed having them structured in that format. I wanted to do the exact same thing because it seems really neat and easy for a user when they look at the channel to see where they're going and where they should click. I have two playlists that I decided to set up. One will be documenting the YouTube channel creation experiment, and that will have this video and a ton of other videos that talk about everything to do with YouTube and my experience, where I went right and where I maybe didn't go right, and they will be in that playlist. The other playlist is, I couldn't really think of a name for it, so I just call it vlogs. It's basically just me talking to a camera about cool stories or things that I really like. Eventually that vlog playlist will expand a little bit further. I've got some really cool ideas about what I want to introduce in that channel to broaden my scope of YouTube videos, so stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching this video. Thank you for all the support. I am cruising on my way to my 100 subscribers. I cannot believe the amount of traction that this channel has picked up already, and it is just been an awesome experience. I've had a ton of great feedback and I would love to hear more. So if ever something pops into your mind or you want to reach out, say hello, just drop me a comment below and I will get back to you. You can also reach me on any of my socials. I'd be happy to chat anytime. It's been an absolute pleasure today, and I will see you again soon. Bye.